Top of the morning, y'all. Top of the morning. It is morning time where I am at. I am in California, Pacific Standard Time. It is 7:33 a.m. Just came back from an assignment. Man, I love what the Most High have empowered me to do. Every day I'm interested in reaching 6 more people, man. Almost like that movie that was made. I think Will Smith was in it, right? But I like to reach people, right? With that said, I want to thank the people in the States, Singapore, Nigeria, the UK, Australia, other parts of Africa, and Asia. Thank y'all for y'all support. Thank you for your replies. Thank you for your feedback on not only just purchasing, but actually reading the material and understanding the message. I wanted to start off thanking y'all, But I got a few questions. Y'all know I always got questions. What are you doing to be good to yourself? What are you doing to take the appropriate time to really, really, really be maxing and relaxing with your lonely, solo bolo, being complete. You remember when we was out there running amok? We wanted to gain participation trophies because that's how I wrote it in the book. Participation trophies are quite expensive, right? They cost you mentally, they cost you emotionally, they cost you physically, they cost you financially, right? And I don't know if I said they cost, it's a big price on your soul. Participation trophies. So if you out and about today or whenever you may see this and you doing something that you really don't want to do, it might be a participation trophy. It's going to cost you. But again, what are you doing to create the ability to max and relax? Just, one of my nephews said, I asked him, what you doing, man? He said, chillaxing, right? I was like, whoa, that's another one. But what are you doing to be good to you, right? Just a question. Figure it out for yourself. Because you remember the Most High said what? Let there be light. Knowledge. So mom used to say, I'll give you the legacy of my mom, may she rest in peace. She used to say, hey boy, what you learn? And it used to annoy me because she always asked it over and over again. As soon as you come, what you learn, boy? And I couldn't tell her. And she said, keep on living. But it seems like you're going to have to repeat that. Because if you cannot articulate what you learned, you might not be through. Might not be through. It's an honor to love upon yourself. First, find out what it is. Now, I know love and friends, those two overused words, right? And so, I want to ask you to consider something, right? Consider turning the word love around, right? And when you hear the word love, somebody asks you, man, I love you. Tell them motherfuckers you love you too, right? Until you can understand love is an action, so spell it backwards because we're dealing with spelling, watch them spells that you speak. So look at it backwards, E-V-O-L. Just go ahead and put a silent E on it. Are you evolving? Do you have the ability to be honest with you? That's some deep shit there, because when you can tell you the truth, well, let's just say One of the truths could be you being manipulated, you being used, you done been conned, you being fucked over. You know all that shit that happened to us? Hey, that's power to be able to reverse the curse, kind of speak, right? That's power to do that, right? Let your inheritance become honesty. Now I want to flip the script for you religious people that may see this. If you believe every knee shall bow, right? Y'all ass better start practicing. When the police pull up, get on, you bow, right? But why not choose to bow to the Most High in you, right? Think about it. Let's just use common sense. There's a source, right? And this source made everyone with a soul, right? Out of sperm. A little beautiful little creature called sperm, right? Then we become this avatar that the soul lives in, the soul using this avatar for its purpose. Let me hit y'all with something. Let's check out those doctrinal books, religious books, or however, whatever your label is on it, right? Some of us are called nodes in this life. We nodes. Because the Most High created a scenario. He told little boy, hey, bow to this creation I made, right? He didn't bow while he was up there and had the chance to bow. Guess what that means? Guess what that means? I'm just using common sense. That means that one of us, right? One of us is going to be sent, right? To the Shayateen, the Satan, the devil, the devils and his minions. One of us going to be sent, right? And if boy knew what was up, right? He straightened up. Just using common sense. If he didn't bow to Pops, he finna bow to his creation. So don't get caught up. There's three ways. If you look out into the get down, right? There's three ways the dark side controls shit. Money, violence to trigger revenge. That's a spell, right? That's a spell. Because for me to be in revenge mode, guess what that means? I got to resent some shit. So I got to be angry, bitter. I want to get back up, right? That's his get on, right? Because let's just use the allegory. When he was kicked out, bam. Why? Because he didn't bow down. So he come down here and he used money, violence, right, to create revenge. But I'm here to tell y'all that I've experienced another level that look, it's outside the dichotomy. The dichotomy says this way or that way, good or bad, right? Up and down. Man, I'm experiencing a frequency that has nothing to do with either. Right? I could clearly see how both sides benefit, right, what needs to come out. For instance, look in the world today. It's wars and rumors and they're killing. They gonna kill they gonna kill the right one. And the right one is gonna wake up those nodes. It's nodes. Some of us are nodes. You might be a node. You know, in today's world, they call them the chosen ones, the one. But there is the one. The one that's going to tap the frequency, right? And you may hear 144,000. That's a frequency, y'all, right? Once we tap that frequency, we all good. We all good. We all good. I see us in the best times in the history of mankind. Yet, it looked like turmoil on the outside, right? Each side has a part to play. If you want to learn how to affect both sides, it's like a circle. Okay, let's say good is in this circle. You want to affect the good in this circle? Get out of it. Let's say not so good is in this circle. You want to know how to affect it? Get out of it. Be unbothered. Don't let it affect you. Right? What'll happen is they got systems, man, to study every human being on the earth. They study the frequencies, right? Some of us walking around and we've been spoke about way many years before we got here. And the people that have the knowledge and the manuscripts and the books, they know. They already know. And they doing their part to wake people up. Particularly here in America, because America been so dumbed down, it's a shame. Right? I remember growing up in the 60s, man. Look, they've been after me since I got here. At the age of 3, right? I remember age of 2, right? I'm talking about 1965. I used to watch Casper, the Friendly Ghost, the Friendliest Ghost, right? And I always wanted to have a conversation with the unfriendly ghost. Fucked around and we went to Mississippi because we had property out there. And like every other day, the Casper was chasing us, so I thought, right? But I heard them say, make sure you catch that little one. Me. They've been after my ass since I got here. Catch that little one. We gonna chop him up, feed the rest of them to the gators. So imagine being my little brother, my big brothers or sisters or aunties or cousins, because I used to ask them, what's gator, baby? You, motherfucker, if they catch you. Right? So if you've had challenges, if you can remember the challenges since you got here, they go for men and women. Motherfucker violated you in any kind of way. Hey man, look, you might have something valuable in you, right? That you have to learn to understand to tap into, right? It ain't out there. Ain't none of the power any of y'all looking for out there. It ain't out there. Out there is participation trophies, right? Out there is a bunch of pretenders, right? If you got something, shit, you might just have a car. You might just have a bicycle. Motherfucker want to ride your bike. Got a car, man, you got some money? Oh, yeah, right? But remember, isolation is a gift from the Most High. Seclusion is a gift from the Most High, right? It's actually protection. It's true protection because you get to refine you. You get to become a better version of you. And the trip is, from my point of view, you deserve it. Because what we're moving toward and what we used to give up was our energy. Our energy, that's the most number one currency. Right? What we moving back into is free. See? And most people missed it. Freedom, right? They took the E off of it. Free your dome, right? Every attack is against your dome, right? And the way they created that, was, to me, it's simple. I guess that's why they don't like me. To me, it's simple. Create a monetary system and say, you have to live on this system, right? Work. I beg the motherfucking differ. Since I got out the United States Army, man, let me tell you, I got so many accolades. So I be like, man, why you don't work at this company? Why you don't work at... I didn't get that shit to go work for somebody. I got it because they said I needed it. I could use that shit to work for myself. I think you heard what I said, right? But the number one place to start building is with you. Do simple stuff like understand the goal all the time, every waking moment, is for me to appreciate me, right? For me to be comfortable with me. For me to consistently want to evolve with me. Remember the word evolve? Love me. Evolve. If you're evolving, you got proof. Don't fall for the trick and go get no medication because you lack rest. You're like, man, I'm feeling depressed, man. I'm feeling depressed. Don't go get that fucking medication. Just do what the word say do. You feeling depressed? That means you lack motherfucking rest. Look at the word. DEPRESS, silent S, put a fucking T on it. Silent E, put an E on there. Go get your ass some deep rest. Watch the spells you speak. Because that's why they call it spelling, right? Watch the spell you speak. Keep your vibration high. If it's low right now, cool. Let it be low, right? Your vibration low, it means your ass needs some deep rest, right? I'm going to tell you what I do. When I'm getting ready to go to sleep, whether it's day or night, I cut my Wi-Fi off. I cut my phones off, right? Because that's a way that they mess up the circadian rhythm of your own body. Notice they got everything on Wi-Fi, right? They created a virus. They created a patent, right, to put in people, kind of like the time of Pharaoh, right? Because they after the ones that's going to wake up. They already know it's written. It's been written. They're going to wake up. Go outside. Well, you might have missed it. Go outside. Go to their little religious book. I think it's called Luke 21. Probably verses 25 like that. They asked the messenger, if you're a Muslim, Jesus the Christ, messenger, savior, if you're a Christian. Hey man, when would the times be, man? When would some of the end times be? He said, look, there'll be wars and rumors of wars, right? Kingdoms will be against kingdoms, nations against nations, right? But the end is not by and by, not yet, right? He said you'll see signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars. On any given day, y'all take your ass outside early in the morning. You're going to see the moon and the star. The moon and the sun going to be out perpendicular to itself, right? Go out at night and look in the stars. A lot of them motherfuckers ain't stars, them spaceships, right? Because come on, think about it, man. If you melanated, come on, man. Before these young children, you know, before we created Adam and Eve in our image, about 6,000 years ago, everything was free. Everything was free. Everything was about the collective. Everything was about everybody. And even parts of our culture that start disappearing, you know, late 60s, early 70s. Because even though we didn't have nothing, bro, I don't know what community you lived in. We had each other, right? The teachers looked like me. The nurses looked like me. The doctors looked like me. Everybody looked like me. And no matter where I went, everybody could tap my ass, right? So it wasn't nothing about like we see today, right? We created a fad. People walking around with their pants hanging down. Don't even know that shit came from slavery, right? They don't know that shit came from the motherfucking colonizers. You know, them sodomists, them same motherfuckers that's running the world today, right? That if you want to be a part of their crew, they got to sodomize you and shit. And motherfuckers going, yeah, come on, man. Fucking suckers, right? We were made to have compassion, right? We were made, right, not to break. But a lot of people broke. They forgot their assignment. They literally forgot the assignment, right? The assignment is simple. Well, to me it is. That's when you use the 3 psychological disorders we learned: common sense, work ethics, and respect. But I'm going to tell you something. I was telling my daughters now, y'all get ready. I'm like, get ready for what, Dad? Because I think the Most High going to use y'all. Just like he did way back when. You know how many women, men I deal with on 7 continents. So I created platforms with 3 other brothers. And one of the brothers told me as of last week, we've reached on every continent 7.2 million individuals on all 7 continents. I ain't no wealthy motherfucker. But I know how to use the quantum field. Anything you want and anything that's good for you and your community, go in the quantum realm, right? Put that shit up there, it's going to manifest. But all these women that I have assisted, I got a process to assist people no matter what the fuck you've been through. If you're willing to tell the truth, your ass going to blossom, right? You're going to blossom. Listen. Bus game. I think it's going to be the women that's going to remember who they are. Come on, think about it. Think about it. This for you religious folks. Excuse me if I leave church to my side of synagogue. Watch this shit. It wasn't no fucking physical apple. It was certain people we wasn't supposed to fuck with. Let me say that again. It wasn't no physical apple. It was certain people we was not supposed to fuck with. And motherfuckers right now want to still go mess with them. What's the last thing that man said? What was his name? Martin Luther King. What's the last thing he said? He said, I've done a disservice to my people. Everybody want to integrate. Right? Read. And you don't have to pick a book up to read. Read people. You got to have a good frequency for that shit, though. You literally have to have a good frequency to be a reader. It's good to read other material, too, right? By the way, about June the 9th, what is it now? February, about 8 months ago, I was in a hospital. And all the indicators was 100% they were going to unalive me. But I had my laptop and I just started writing. About some of these secrets I got in my head. I just started writing. I published like 12 books. It was 13. But let me show you how cold these motherfuckers is. The 13th book, which I pulled off, them motherfuckers tried to make me gay in my own book. I was like, woo, I'm glad I read my shit. Because that book there, I got to redo it and I got to find the right publisher. I can't publish it with the same folks. But you can go to Aaron, Aaron, Gaulding, Gaulding, books.com. Peep it out. Check it out. Or you can go to Apple Podcasts and look for Listen to the Heartbeat by Aaron Gaulding. Right? So I was inspired by some of the people I work with. They can't read that well, but they love music. And they say, man, is it a way you can put it in music? And I found a way to put it in music. And I don't care how you get the information, get it. Because them motherfuckers was trying to unalive me and nothing but for the grace of God. Right? That he was like, nah, I ain't through with you, bro. Right? I'm going to show them I ain't through with you. And so I'm grateful for my ancestors. I'm grateful for the Most High. And so I stay on assignment. I'm really unbothered. I'm unbothered. That's the other side of good, evil. I got it. There's some powerful levels. It's nothing but frequency. There's a device, man, that you can use. I gotta find it. You can go cut a plant like that. And if you put the device up on it, it detects energy. You'll see even though you cut the plant, the energy field is still around the plant. even the part you cut. It's just like a computer, right? You delete something from your phone, well, you delete something from you. But your message is still out there on somebody's server. You delete it from you. Just like click on the plant, boom. But you don't see the energy is still complete. That's what we are. We frequencies. Think about it. In their book, that they say God created and gave them the message. In their book, many years ago, they wrote their book, right? They said they was going to be poisoning the children of the Most High, but these motherfuckers ain't going to die. Look, we go outside, they spray all kind of shit, right? They playing with weather weapons back on the East Coast and the Midwest, right? And we still ain't folded. That ought to tell you something. That ought to tell you who we are. The food's full of poison, and some of us still eat them because we don't know no better. Some of them know no better, but we ain't got a choice, right? That shit ain't killing us. I be scared of me too, right? I be scared that the Most High is with those people. I would be scared too. But the truth is, we're in the best times in creation. Y'all notice, no matter what they try to do to make the planet cold, it just keep heating up. I think it's about to run some people off. I think it's about to run some people off. And the higher our vibration, we actually participating in warming up the planet. And here's going to be the trip. So don't y'all get scared or frightened. Here's going to be the trip. Some of us going to wake up and you're going to be able to see all these spirits that have been with us all along. You're going to be able to see all these different entities, right? What's going to be even more of a trip? Some of those beings and animals that they say were extinct, they're going to start resurfacing. And if your frequency high, right, you're going to find the insects, the bugs. Stop killing them, man. Them insects, them bugs and all. Stop killing them, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers that'll protect you, bro. Watch what I tell you, right? It's certain people come around me, right? And fleas and insects and shit comes with them. And it lets me know, oh, them motherfuckers ain't no good. Ouch, ouch, ouch. But I don't never get bit. Right? And it let me know, oh, you remember the old saying? You hang out with dogs, you gonna wake up with fleas. The insects, birds, animals. I don't have no animals. But when I go outside, my neighbor's animals, you know, like, there's 2 dogs that people won't fuck with. But when them dogs see me, they like pull to come and they'll come stand by me. I'll lay down. And I'll tell their owners, look, that don't mean to start flirting with me. So be like, oh, you got good energy. I know. You can have it too. But you gotta choose it. You gotta choose it. So choose you first. Anybody that see this, if you don't remember nothing, remember this. Choose you first. And accept the fact, you know, Aaron Golding, I just used the phrase participation trophies. That shit costs, man. Participation trophies is like dope, alcohol. It's an addiction. People pleasing. I wrote a book about that too. It's called Understanding and Overcoming Codependency. But this one here is the shit. All of them is, right? This one is the survivor, right? The chosen one's code. If you're being attacked, that means the people that's attacking you, they see your light. They're attacking the light. They're attacking the light in you that they hoping you never see. Right? They hoping you never see it. But again, we're in the good ass times, man. It's thousands of us on this planet. It's like nodes. It's like we nodes. Right? And some of us, all we have to do is be in people's presence. Our presence alone invokes something in others for them to want to be their better self, right? Ain't that something? That's a gift. But remember, in the allegory was, let there be light. Knowledge, man. You get knowledge, you don't have to think about shit. If you thinking, you still in the gap between ignorance and knowledge. You just gotta know that you know what you know. And no matter who come and tell you whatever, man, you better tell them, man, hey, do me a favor, go on with that shit. As they used to say, man, you can go on and bounce. And if you're the smartest person in your crew, other than being at home, maxing and relaxing, but if you're the smartest motherfucker in the bunch you hang out in, man, get out that bunch. Right? Get out that bunch. Get out that bunch. Never be the most intelligent person in the bunch. Right? Unless you're just being a messenger. Like right now, I'm just being a messenger. But I'm at home, right? Just kicking back because I was out on an assignment. And I seen the moon and the sun out together. That's one of them signs. I'm going to close with this for you religious people. It was written, every knee shall bow and every tongue confess. Don't y'all think y'all should start practicing? You bowing for every motherfucking thing else. That go for you too, brothers. Right? You bowing to be a trick, talking about your pimp, right? If you're pimp, you coveting, right? You know, oh, this makes better get my money. You part of the dark side. It's the first thing the dark side get on with. Money, then violence. What they breed? Revenge. I need revenge. Fuck that. Again, if you believe every knee shall bow, your ass better start bowing correctly. What you bowing to? Him, her, this, that? Or are you bowing to the one who made your soul? What you doing? Who you bowing to? If you like, again, you can find me on Apple Podcasts. Listen to The Heartbeat, Aaron Golding. You can find me at listen to the heartbeat.podbean, BEAN.com. Hell, you can even call me, right? 909-373-6174. If you're out of the country, you're going to have to use +1 909-373-6174. Because I don't know which one of y'all going to need what I have. I'm only looking for those that's going to receive what I have. And I'm going to reach others. Hey, man, let me tell you something. In the 70s, an old professor told me, 2 of them. They say the time for reaching the masses is gone. Right? What we see now, all in protest, the people in power will be like, there they go again. Right? The motherfuckers still going to the store after this, though. Matter of fact, help them promote that shit so we can get as many people over there to buy shit. Then we're going to scare their ass. Just like when COVID, I never understood motherfuckers was taking toilet paper. Fuck that toilet paper. Nigga, go buy you 5 or 6 fucking diapers if you have to. Right? You forgot? We used to use diapers and change motherfuckers' shitty ass. You gotta learn to be good to yourself. Learn to use your dome. Free your fucking dome. All the problems or all the solutions is gonna end up right here. I don't know about y'all. I go out on the daily. I'm under surveillance all the time. I'm so fucking unbothered. You know, back to my black, damn, how do you know? Sometimes I'll just walk up to their vans and shit. Hey man, let me see the tech you got up. Like, damn, how you know? Because I'm unbothered. To learn to become unbothered is to learn not to live in fear. If you're living in fear, you're being manipulated. Matter of fact, if you go to YouTube, I think I put it on YouTube. It's on Apple Podcast. It's in Listen to the Heartbeat at podbeam.com podcast. They misdiagnose healthy fear. So one of the best, healthiest fears, aka panic attacks, is a misdiagnosis. Because when you experience what they call aka panic attacks, that is the memories, early warning system in the body reminding you or whoever is affected by it that you've already outgrown that, let it go. See, they never taught in the hood or in school about the body's memory system, right? The body has a memory system. The body kept the score of everything. Everything we'd ever been through, the body kept the score in the memory. And the body, when it goes through that phase, all it's asking you is to name it. Because it already happened. Name it so it can let it go. It's already letting you know you winning. But I want you to win some more, but you got to let it go. What was that song? That was Teddy Pendergrass. Teddy Pendergrass. And let it go. This shit already happened. Don't be fooled and weaponized, right? Oh, you know what? They tried to kill me when I was 3. So I'm finna act like I'm finna go do the same. How stupid is that? These motherfuckers was ignorant. They still ignorant. Programmed, right? Now watch this. I wrote another book, We Were Not From Here. Now only the ones of us, reason there's too many people on the planet is because I think about 200 years ago, right? I know you can go back 100 years and find the evidence. They created a lot of incubator babies. You know, they don't have no souls, man. Them motherfuckers ain't got souls. Go in any black or Latino community, brown community, go to any hospital. It's 2 things they always want. Blood and urine. But ain't nobody in the hood teaching you, hey man, quit pissing in the fucking toilet and get you containers, right, and piss in and freeze that shit. Right? So when your ass gets sick, look, you can take urine, right? Whether you drink a lot of water or not. You can take urine and freeze that shit. When your ass gets sick, after a week or so, man, that shit creates millions and millions of fucking stem cells. I'm just saying. Some of the people that were alcoholics and they used to, man, I thought I had alcohol, but I was drinking my own urine. Motherfucker, you saved your life. And didn't know it. You saved your own fucking life. So be good to yourself and learn as much as you can learn. And do what I do. Play fucking dumb. Just when you're out and about, just play fucking dumb. Motherfuckers trying to get over on you, you ain't got to tell them you already know. Just play dumb. this fucking play done. Be boring, right? Either be out there making you some dough or stay your ass at home. Young people ask me, some young ladies, man, where the good men at? I say at home, minding their fucking business. Because there ain't too many things to go out there for. Education, groceries, socialize with healthy people, getting your bread up. But nowadays, you can get your bread up in the house. If you understood that we are the commodity, not the stuff. They created a world of money. Why? To get material stuff. To do what? Get you resentful and bitter off the game, right? Because anything anyone truly desires, you got to go in the quantum field. Put your desires, your hopes, your dreams in the quantum field. And what happens is the universe has a responsibility. So be careful what you put out. Be careful what you put out. Because the universe only got one responsibility. To bring it back to you. Whatever you put out, bringing it back to you. You owe it to you to be your better version. Basically, Duck Deuce, that's education. Education ain't about that shit they programming people with. Education is bringing the best of you out of you. And learning to appreciate the best of you. Learning to appreciate being your own better version. Whether anybody else approve of it or not. I'm like the political fucking commercial. I approve of me. It's all the motherfucking proof I need is me. To approve me. Win. No matter what you throw at me. Right? I be in my sleep fighting witches and warlords. Locking their ass down in the spirit world. Right? They be going giving motherfuckers their money back. Like, man, in the spirit world, a lot of y'all walking around don't even realize y'all got spiritual rank. Period. Especially think about our ancestors and what they went through to get us right here where we at. Ain't no folding. Fold what? Fold their ass up. And you don't even have to go outside. You don't even have to be bothered with them people. Because as we're moving into another dimension, man, we finna, well, I don't know. Some people going to choose to stay where they're at. But it's going to fuck them up because the density field is loosening. That was another term. The veil is being fucking lifted. So when you start seeing all these different creatures, be fucking frightened. Do use common sense, though. Because the people that run the world now, they already prepared us for anything. So if you see them, well, come 4 fucking heads or something, right? See how you can help them. Might build a friend. There was an individual that was so down and out. Hey, I didn't know he was a wolf in reality. Real one too, right? I helped the person nurture himself back to health. And you know what the trip is? Anybody come after me trying to do me, they meet that wolf. So be good to people, because the Most High put us where we need to be and around those we need to be around so we can become a better version. When you can step out of fear and become unbothered, man, let me tell you, that's a hell of a fucking frequency. That's a hell of a frequency. I remember one night I'm moving and I seen these 4 or 5 trucks on me, boom, right? And by the grace of God, some told me to go in a certain location. Now, in this location was the motherfuckers that they was talking about during COVID. The CDC, they say beware of the zombie apocalypse. But some told me to turn that corner. I knew number of zombies was over that motherfucker. But it was some of them motherfuckers. They wasn't bent like this. They was tall, they was big, and they know me. And they all just started coming toward me. Them trucks decided to keep going. I don't know what agency they was from. You know. So when you got good energy, good frequency, nigga, motherfuckers come out the bushes to protect you. Dogs be in their master's hand and break the leash. Right? To come help you. That's a high fucking frequency. But you have to be willing to just be done with fear, man. You want the world? Put that shit in the quantum field and watch it come to you. Watch it come. It has to, because the universe only got one job. It's to give us what we put out. So me, I just be putting out that high frequency. Right? That didn't used to be my story, though. My story now is I had to go through that darkness. See, the benefit of darkness and the goal of darkness, no matter how it appears, is to see which one of us can come out of darkness with all our light. I came out with all my light. And that shit too bright. It's too bright for it's too bright for certain people. The goal, though, is to become your better version. Yeah. The goal is for you to become your better version. You deserve it. Right? You deserve it. Some people ask me, hey, niece, some people ask me, man, what the shit you talking about? I say, man, look, I know something. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen in my lifetime. But if you be a woman, y'all better get ready. Because the Most High about to use y'all in a way that, ooh, y'all better get ready. Y'all better get ready. Because y'all forgot who y'all is, right? Y'all forgot who y'all is. I'm only talking to the women folk now. Y'all forgot who the fuck y'all is, man. Right? Y'all was sent to make kings, pharaohs, and shit like that. And when there was no... Think about it. Think about it. Think about if y'all fell for some guy and y'all had a kid, right? Think about it. The fucking kingdom is still moving, right? And you kind of head of state. Y'all forgot y'all fucking roles, man. Nah, y'all didn't forget y'all roles. Y'all forgot y'all worth. I remember, because I'm like at the end of the baby boomer generation. Shit, the women were nothing like the women today. At all. Them motherfuckers was making kings, pharaohs, hustlers. Motherfuckers was going to get it. And if you came in the neighborhood with that bullshit like they got right now, shit, the men, get them kids in the house, it was going down, right? Y'all forgot y'all role and y'all worth. That's y'all biggest problem. Because y'all have endured shit that frightens the people who did it. I'm talking about the motherfuckers behind the scene that's running shit, that created the scenario, the program. Them motherfuckers scared. They scared of y'all waking up. They scared of y'all fucking waking up. Because if y'all really, really, really think about it, let's just say, I'm in California. Wherever you at, let's just say, if every woman was woken about the collective, all these little misled little boys out there, that'd be a fucking army. Because I don't care, mama. Look, and I'm just talking to the women. Mama could be wrong in the motherfucker in the eyesight of the children, though, in the eyesight of a lot of them kids that didn't have a mother, or vice versa. Shit, you right. Motherfucker, you be right or wrong, your motherfucking ass is right. Y'all forgot y'all worth, though. And then y'all forgot y'all roles and y'all responsibilities, because y'all make fucking kings. Y'all make pharaohs, motherfucker. Y'all make mound builders. And when the pharaoh and the king and the mound builders ain't on deck, single parenting, motherfuckers still head of state. Y'all forgot, though. Like me, they be trying to unalive my ass. In the last 8 months, them motherfuckers been trying to use me to unalive me. They misdiagnosed me with some shit. Then they say, oh, we need to do a PET scan. Okay, the purpose of a PET scan, if y'all don't know, is to look for anomalies in every cell of your body. They claim I had this rare fucking condition, but then I told them, hey, look, I need a PET scan. Like, motherfucker didn't know I knew. And it came back negative. Oh, you need to go see this motherfucker here. You need to go see the oncologist. I get to the oncologist and I ask him a question. I say, yo, man, why am I here? Well, just want to let you know you got 3 options. We got the radiation pill, we got the radiation injection, and we got motherfucking chemotherapy. I say, what you gonna use that for? You want me to sign off for it? Do you need it? Motherfucker like, eh. I say, listen, if I got any kind of condition, I need you to go tell the doctor, right, to give me the most potentest medication you got to kill parasites. Because I'm real clear, when the body creates a tumor, creates cysts, right? That's the body's natural system of capturing whatever the fuck is foreign in it. Yeah, they're trying to get you to kill yourself, right? So, just talk to the women folk right now. Y'all forgot y'all was heads of state. All you gotta do is take a look. You're a single mother? Take a look, head of fucking state. Even though the king, the pharaoh, the mound builder, right? I forgot y'all role. And then I think how you forgot y'all role is y'all forgot y'all worth. Because think about it. I wrote it in my book, one of my books too. Think about this shit. Think about y'all relation with the Most High God. Okay? Y'all want whoever you want, and then you let him go swimming up in heaven, right? Stevie Wonder said that. Took me riding on a rocket, gave me a start. Check, watch this. Your body begins to, and y'all know this shit, y'all just fucking forgot. Y'all body begins to adjust and get to going through all kind of changes to receive that spirit and that soul that's going, boom. Because the male, everything come complete. The placenta comes from me. But you house and your body do what it do, right? So I could become me. So y'all relationship with the Most High is like, that shit is deep. I think y'all forgot. That's why they trick y'all with that low worth shit, right? Every day y'all should be, every day, every night, every thought is about the Most High. He say, how wonderfully made we are. Hey, look, go to YouTube. Go look, type in, we were never from here. When the white folks read that book when I was in the hospital, this is what they said. I don't know how long they're going to let you live. I told them, look, they don't determine how long I live. The Most High gave me an appointed day to leave this motherfucker, so don't try to pump the fear in me. Right? I ain't got nothing. I'm feared the fuck out. I'm on a different fucking level. I'm feared the fuck out. What you gonna threaten me with? You come kill my kids, you gonna do? Okay. The Most High want them to go. I can't wait to see what he gonna replace them with. What? Because they get on is too simple. Money, materialism, right? Money, materialism, prevent people from remembering their worth, their value, right? Tapping into power. Because they ain't power. They fucking weaklings. These bastards, they just got here 6,000 years ago. We've been here for millions of fucking years. We've been hanging out with the Most High way before materialism. Way before avatars. Right? And then that big ass fucking lie. I'm not going to say it on here, but it's just certain people. It's the apple. Right? It's certain people that we melanated beings should not cohabitate with. That's the apple. We trying to fit in with a bunch of motherfuckers that don't like us. That's the apple. Motherfuckers don't like us. They ain't gonna never like us. They don't have the ability to like us. That's our problem. We don't understand. They don't even have the ability to like us. Oh, we want what they got. No, we don't. Motherfucker, we want our land back. All you motherfuckers is immigrants. Right? Now, when I flipped it, if you go read the book, We Were Never From Here, man, we cosmic dust. We didn't hang out in many galaxies. We in exile. On planet Earth, we in exile. But this is the best Earth you could be on. Why? It requires you to elevate. Think about the times you don't want to elevate. It gets rough on the inside. This shit is about elevating. And to elevate it requires us to remember. Again, ladies, this for y'all. Y'all forgot y'all worth. Right? When I was growing up in the 60s, 70s, look, if sister was bald-headed, she wore a bald head. Right? Have y'all ever asked the question when it comes to us, why the fuck do our hair grow up? Them antennas. Fuck wearing that sheep shit. You know, that shit ain't even hair. Only you sisters, brothers. We the only motherfuckers on the planet got real hair. And we was told, do not become like them people. Right? I was laughing with one of my daughters. She had her shit done. It was pretty though. That 38-year-old man over there in Burkina Faso, he banned that fucking hair over there. He banned that shit. You can't even wear that shit. You do, you gonna go to jail. Guess what he just did? He put billions of dollars back into his economy. Think about that shit. Think about the power. We're talking about the black woman. The wealth we spend, I think last year they say we spent $1.5 to $9 trillion. Nigga, that's bigger than most countries' budget. And who control a majority of that? 70%? Let's just go at a high number. Women, you motherfuckers can build our own schools, you can build our own hospitals, you can build our own security force. Y'all need to cut it out. And remember who you are. First, remember who you are in the eyesight of the Most High. Right? Because y'all carry souls who forgot where they were, spirits who forgot, they had to forget to come through you. That's a fucking portal y'all hanging out with. That's why I tell my daughters, hey girl, be careful who you let go up in your portal, right? Be careful. Because as long as I'm alive, I remember. Right or wrong, you right. But if that shit get out of your hand, don't trip. And don't worry about, hey, I wonder what happened to so. Don't worry about it. Right? Because I don't know, I grew up in a generation that shit had to be done. I'll just do that shit clean, get it done real quick. Ain't nothing to talk about. How you doing, man? You better? Right. But y'all women, especially melanated women, y'all need to do better. And you start by remembering your value, right? Ain't shit wrong with you. Yeah, we've been through some shit. That's what we need to deal with. The shit we've been through. Right? Ain't shit wrong with us. We just as divine as we was when we came through the portal. Right? But they put us through this shit because I'm telling y'all, some of y'all gonna be rolling with some of us. And when it's time to do what need to be done, this shit gonna be clean. They gonna surrender. I hope I'm alive when it happens. You know, because if they send me, I want to get that shit done and over with. Yeah, if they send me, the devil gonna see what I'm made of. I don't know where y'all at. That motherfucker gonna see what I'm made of. He gonna see why I got my daddy last name. That's what he gonna see. He gonna see why these houses, you know, all these individuals you come across, right? Those are houses in the spirit world. And I got so many houses. That means all the different ancestors, right? I ain't confused. Oh, them angels wrote. Nigga, them my ancestors wrote. Like, look, that's the one. We've been waiting on that dude, right? He gonna go speak up where motherfuckers are still silent, right? I remember being in the spot, and there was a family of motherfuckers. Abuse been going on for years. And they have family reunions and all that shit. And these motherfuckers hurt. Nah, pull them motherfuckers to the side and let them know, hey, check this out. I done already broke y'all curse, right? Because y'all curse was one to silence. That's all it was. Nobody wanted to speak up. That's why all you motherfuckers wanted to do me something, right? Because I just spoke up, pulled them up. Hey, the motherfucker called, put that nigga to the side. Hey, check this out. I got some good news for you. I got a bloodline that's now part of y'all family, right? You decide whether you want to stay or go. You make that choice, right? I don't have the power to forgive you, but I can make that appointment to see if that Pops will forgive you and mean that shit. And that's what you sisters got to get back to, right? Get back to meaning what you say. Fuck Dirty Dick Rodney, because Dirty Dick Rodney can't do nothing but, he's just part of your woke. You know how y'all women, right? You can have the best motherfucker in the world. Dude could be boring, square, right? But that ain't who you want, right? You want that motherfucker that ain't available. Right? Hey, go read my books. That's all I can tell you. Go grab any one of them books and read them, right? I guarantee your ass, something with light gonna come on. Because the biggest challenge, y'all forgot y'all worth. Hey, all the motherfucking creation, man. The Most High, he love him some melanated woman, man. Right? Everybody else, they got defects. They got genetic defects. You motherfuckers, y'all gonna make everybody. Y'all ought to be honored that you can make anybody. Right? And remember though, it's certain people, y'all figure out who they are. It's certain people, right, that we ain't supposed to fuck with. I got some women, they be coming at me. They them people though. And I straight tell them, hey look, you know, you're attractive and all, but I'll never fuck with you. I just straight tell them, I don't even play. Right? Y'all the forbidden motherfucking fruit. That's what I tell them. You gonna always have your black woman. Well, man, that's by design. Cosmic dust. Huh? Cosmic dust. Right? I ain't fucking with Cain and his fucking children. That's who children running the world. Cain's fucking children. And they still don't like Abel's children. That's an allegory, right? That points to a reality we must understand. Right? Why you be talking about understand? Understand is a legal term. Do you stand under me? No, motherfucker, I don't stand under you and nobody that's fucking with you. That's some legal shit. Watch the spells that we speak. Ain't nothing wrong with us. But we keep denying what happened to us. I can get hundreds of y'all, boy, and drop this information on you so that you remember. You remember that you're worthy. You remember you are fucking enough. You wake up enough, right? If you got this color skin like me, you wake up and somebody trying to program you to think you average. We beyond fucking average. They make movies about our ass, right? They make movies about X-Men, X-Woman, Superman, the Marvels. They turn it into a cartoon because they don't want you to really know that, you got that going on. Y'all with me, y'all better get ready. We've been waiting on y'all. We've been waiting on y'all. Some of us, we just, every day we be about the Most High's business. We waiting on y'all. See, because some of y'all, they only gonna let y'all in the door. They only gonna let y'all in. Then y'all gonna come back and tell us the blueprint. In less than 24 hours, we're gonna knock that shit down. Be like, that's gone. Y'all forgot who y'all were. Man, y'all forgot y'all worth, man. Go back and read them allegories. I forgot the sister name, but she's revered in history. They hurry up and turned her into a white woman, right? She seduced her way into Caesar's tent. And Caesar, with his perverted ass, thought he was finna get him. He thought he was finna go up in that portal. She cut his fucking throat and shit and bounced. You know what I'm saying? Cut his circulation and bounce. Why? For the collective. When we get back to the collective, because where we moving to right now, look, these youngsters are like, man, I got my cloud, I got this. Man, do you know we emit electromagnetic energy? So when we are of one conscious collective, you remember that story? What book was that in? I think it was the Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. Y'all call it the Bible. When the Most High told the brothers, he said, walk around Jericho 7 times. Now, they want you to believe that the Ark of the Covenant was the sonic weapon. But the sonic weapon was our collective consciousness. We knocked the fucking wall down. So they know, they understand, we still have these dormant powers. Our sisters, any of you sisters that ever see this, y'all forgot, we at war. We at war. Y'all forgot, when they turn you against the man that you're supposed to make a king or a pharaoh. I hope you heard what I said. When they turn you against the man, right, that you're supposed to make a king or a pharaoh, we don't get there without you. Because guess what? You let me go up in the pool, go swimming, got an offspring. Why would you want to be head of state by your fucking self? Because you're still the head of state. That's our tradition. And y'all, a lot of y'all doing a damn good job still following the tradition and don't even know why. Why you didn't leave the fucking kid too? Because inwardly you know you still head of state. But you forgot we at war. Like, when we was in the street playing hoe games, right? I'm messing with these sisters and they like, wait, look, that crew over there, them motherfuckers don't like you. That crew over there, this, right? And so we put shit into play to, what, for the collective. They wouldn't let me in. But a girl come back and tell me, oh, them motherfuckers over there, they plotting. And I go knock on the door. Hey, man, I heard y'all was looking for me. But it's going to be all right. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be all right. Because even though they spraying all the shit, they using weather weapons, the sun, watch what I tell y'all. The sun is two suns, right? The sun of Nibiru and our sun. That shit beaming. Because this used to be a tropical planet. And, oh yeah, whoever listened to this, remember this, male or female. Man, don't fall into that trick about, this my piece of land. Yes, we're the rightful owners of the earth. Don't get stuck on Africa, Australia, nigga, the whole motherfucking earth. We were sent to be the managers. Right? But Cain's children, they set up this monetary system to create materialism and stuff. Right? Which will create division through envy and jealousy. Which will make some people forget their roles and their worth. Me, I ain't gonna never forget my duty. I'm on deck. I'm on deck. I be knocking shit down in the physical and in the spiritual. Why? For the collective. That's how I was taught. They was waiting for a motherfucker like me to come. So I know my ancestors be rolling like a motherfucker, because ain't no way in hell or in heaven that I get through shit that I done got through. When I got back from the United States Army in 1984, I'm trained to track the most alertest motherfuckers. I'm tracking the motherfucking police. OCB, Organized Crime Bureau, Los Angeles, on 5th Street, Skid Row. Who I see? CIA. My people under siege. They send me to the VA. I leave the VA. I go to UCLA. Going to this spot because they had mercury in the fucking VA. And I go to this spot in UCLA. Motherfucking doctor named looking up. His name was Dr. Spiegel. Broke into his fucking lab. That nigga had gorillas. No, just female gorillas and monkeys smoking crack before that shit even hit the street. I hope you heard me. They created crack at UCLA. Because cocaine, when I was smoking cocaine, you can put that shit down. That shit make you a dick hard you get with a girl. It was etiquette. That crack came, shit. Everything must go, motherfucker. You see motherfuckers running by. Man, you want to buy a TV? I got this. But that was to attack the woman. Right? That was to attack the woman. So they could steal our kids. These bastards, man. They steal 30 to 300,000 kids a year. And all these satanic fucking days of money worshiping, they got one coming up now. Study the history, right? St. Valentine, he was a brother. He was a good ass man, but he was in prison. And he had a sister that would always bring him something, right? And she said, oh, Valentine's, and they came up with a motherfucking script for that. Would you be my Valentine? Buy some shit. It was about love and compassion. The collective, not forgetting each other, even though he was locked up. That's the real story, right? Every fucking holiday was about them killing some fucking body. But everybody running to take their money every fucking holiday. You wanna help get rid of the matrix? Stop fucking participating. I raise my children, hey look, here go the truth, right? We ain't following that shit. We ain't doing it. Here go the truth. My granddaughter got 5 years old. I said, baby, can I ask you a question? You don't believe in Santa Claus because there are other people. She said, oh no, Papa. I said, why? She said, because when I was 4, I came downstairs and I peeked and I seen my mama wrapping the presents. My mama Santa Claus. I said, you got it. Right? Quit telling the fucking kids the lies from the jump. Right? Quit taking the shit from these individuals, I call it in my book, what did I call it? The majority of the people today, old and young, they'll give up everything to get a participation trophy. To get a participation trophy, man. Man, I was there. Come on. We need to start reminding ourselves and reminding others. Hey, like I'm going to remind whoever's on here. Hey, look, you already enough. You always been enough. We just at war with Cain's descendants. The motherfuckers will never like us. Right? They'll never like us. They don't have the capacity to. You wake up enough. You wake up exceptional. Every waking moment, your fucking master is exceptional, right? Our goal is to be authentic. When you can learn to live in your authenticity, that's true power. It frightens them. Because they know you, ain't nothing that can come at, look, the devil and his minions can come at you with everything. And they already know you're not going to compromise your integrity. You're still going to have compassion, even for their ass. I got compassion for them because I understand they don't have the capacity to have it. They don't, right? They don't have the capacity. So common sense say, I sure don't want to hang out with them. Why would I want to hang out with them? Why would I want to lower the respect for myself to hang out with some beings that don't have the capacity to have compassion? That's why they can do the things they do. But if you believe in books that y'all say y'all believe, you know, a lot of y'all just like going fucking with Reverend Ripoff. Y'all don't be reading that book. But if you believe what the Most High said in the books, he said, listen, seek not the evildoers' ways, man. And don't trip about their restoring up wealth. Because they storing that shit up for the righteous. So if you think you upright, man, you better get ready to receive your dome. You better get. It said the meek will inherit the earth. That don't mean we ain't putting in work. But yeah, y'all be good to yourself. I'm going to ask y'all a question. We're going to close with this as I open. What are you doing right now to be good to yourself? What do you call relaxing? Right? And if you want to put another word before it, what do you call maxing and relaxing for you? How do you become your better version? Not mine, yours. You know, that gift God, the Most High, gave each one of us a gift. And the reason it's important, it's like a puzzle. It fits. When you your authentic self, it fits. No matter what come at you, you have to understand, look, what do babies do when they fall? They get their ass back up. That's what builds character. It ain't how many times you fail. It's how many times you got back up. I live this shit, so to me, I'd be like, man, it's just a no-brainer. But that's not true for everybody. Right? I wrote something. No, I turned that shit into music. I did. I turned a lot of shit, chapters in my book, into music. But y'all better get them books, but I already know how that shit works. Say you come to your own, but your own receive you not. You know, motherfuckers ain't gonna receive you until you gone. When you gone, they be like, oh, let me go. But they ain't ready for me on the other side. he come in the unseen, then they gonna remember he was a warrior. Shit, we trying to get him not to remember why he in the physical. I hope y'all heard who you is, right? Just fucking forgot. Hope you heard you created worthy. You was created enough, right? Our standard is exceptional. So we wake up exceptional, happen to dumb ourselves down because we want a participation trophy. Nah, stop dumbing yourself down. You're already exceptional. The goal is to be authentic. When you reach authenticity, check it out. Motherfuckers is gonna start falling off. And some of y'all already know that you know. When you walk in certain rooms, motherfucking everybody, what Tupac said, all eyes on me. Already knowing it. That's called authenticity. And other people see it in you before you see it. And they'll try to stir you to the left, right? So that you don't stay in that power. They feel that shit. A lot of us walk in rooms, they feel it. And they'll say, man, let me tell you, I've been knocking down witches and warlords, right? Nigga, I post my picture on purpose. Motherfucking witches, they be trying to cast spells to find out, ooh, that motherfucker got rank. I be sending them wolves at that. Right? You gotta understand, at some point, how powerful your ass is. See, people was tricked to go look for possession and not power. Again, the Creator created us, and when we wake up, we exceptional. And y'all know it. Y'all know that you know that you know. If you put your mind to it, hey, that shit finna get done. We just say, I don't know how, but that shit finna get done. That's exceptional. That ain't no average shit. But as my grandma would say, she said, after you learn to be your best boy, you be authentic. You hear me? I said, yes, ma'am. Because they taught me, yes and no is a fucking complete sentence. So, answer the fucking question. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Right? Because some of y'all walking around, y'all actually the one. For wherever the Most High sending you, y'all the one. Actually, y'all the only motherfucking one. So, I'm going to ask y'all, when y'all hear this, stop wanting a participation trophy and want power. Power comes from the inside by being my authentic truth. Hey, man, you was in the army? Yeah. Was you over here in Beirut? Yeah. What happened? A bunch of motherfuckers died. Glad to be one to make it back. Oh, man. Really? Yeah, motherfucker. Is that why you stay by yourself? Yeah. Because I don't want to hurt one of you motherfuckers. Because I'll be quiet. I won't say shit. Then next thing I'll be like Michael Jackson. It's close to midnight. Something's evil lurking in the dark. You know, I mean, just be good to yourself. You deserve it. You deserve all of you, not that part and pieces and all that. Yes, something happened to us. I don't give a fuck what it was. We have the capacity to rise above it. I got another book. You can find it on YouTube, find it on Apple Store. Just type in Listen to the Heartbeat. Listen to the Heartbeat by Aaron G. And it's a little microphone and it say Listen to the Heartbeat. She craved a father figure. Y'all need to get that fire, y'all. Let's heal together, right? And get back to the collective, because whether we accept it or not, we at war. Cain's children will never like Abel's children. We from Abel's bloodline. They gonna always trick us into, hey, I gotta get my money, man. I need my money. Alright. That's their number one trick. Right? Once you get the money, They want to trick you to come spend that shit back with them. Materialism. Right? Then when you ain't got enough, they're going to get you into false pride, envy, and jealousy, dishonesty, you know. They're going to get you into harming yourself so you can harm others. Hurt people. If y'all didn't know, that's their strategy. It's old. To me, that shit old. Right? That shit old. I be like, damn, why they can't see this shit? Why they can't see this shit? Why they can't see the trick is our birthrights? Why they can't see it? The allegory was about us. And we generous as fuck. Because we know we're supposed to be managing the whole earth. We know it. Deep down in the memory of our DNA. We know it. They know we know too. So that's why every day it's about divide and conquer, divide and conquer, divide and conquer. When in reality, all we gotta do is wake up one day and stop participating. That's what we should be doing. Getting the motherfucking a consensus amongst ourselves. Just pass the word 10 people at a time. And then eventually, we all know what to do. And we just bow out. That shit'll frighten their ass. They'll surrender. They'll surrender. Wait, they ain't running out here protesting. Them motherfuckers in secret. That's another allegory in that book. They say, go in your secret place and talk to the Most High. Look, it ain't no damn closet. Motherfucking bust up in this door right now and take me out of here. It ain't in that closet. Motherfucker right here. It's my secret place. I got so many fucking secrets. My secret place right here. Your secret place right here. Don't fuck around with that bullshit they talking about. Freedom. They trying to tell you. They just didn't put the E on it. You motherfuckers dumb thinking you free. No, free your dome. Freedom is what it is. Freedom. Put an E on their freedom. And then spell the first word. That's the last word. Done. Thinking you free. Nigga, you done. You fucking around with Cain's children. Them motherfuckers is for profit. Look at them. Look at all these people they kidnapping. They kidnapping these motherfuckers for their private prisons. And once they get in there, they ain't getting out. Stealing children. Stealing women. Come on, man. Think about war. What is war about? That's some cold shit. It's about killing the men and taking the women and children. You know these motherfuckers ain't got no right intentions. I be telling the women of different nationalities, I say, I think you women, as a whole, y'all ain't that goddamn bright. Because collectively, y'all could pull this shit off. Collectively, pass the word, every woman on the earth. Hey, look, you know how they have Earth Day? Motherfucker don't go to work. Nigga, don't go to work for a whole fucking week. No women go to work for a whole week. I guarantee you that they change their view about your ass. But they got motherfuckers programmed. I won't be able to get stuff. Look, when you wake up exceptional, that should be enough. Right? When you can live in authenticity, that should be enough. You can ask the universe to send it to you. That motherfucking universe will send it. Will send it. That's the allegory in that scripture where it said, one man, right, had manna coming from the sky, right? Allegory. It's a picture, right? It's a story, right? That's why Jesus, he said, I don't know, well, he got so far in the book and he said, look, man, I got to speak a parable because they don't get it. They don't get it. I came to show them what they're capable of. Start Googling escape from sanitariums. You got motherfuckers running on water escaping. Extraordinary abilities. They don't want you to know that. Especially they don't want you melanated women to wake up and remember. Born a woman is born a head of state. A king maker, a pharaoh maker, a mound builder. Right? Y'all make fucking warriors. They tricked y'all into materialism. When y'all responsibility, in the community I grew up in, all the fucking women were our peace. I wrote another book. Y'all was never our problem. Y'all was our peace. That's why we went and conquered and overcame so much shit. Because when we came home, we didn't have to fight you. We had a motherfucking place to land before we go back to battle. Now they done tricked most of I don't need the man. I don't need the man. No, you don't need that motherfucker you was with, because of course that didn't work. Right? I don't need that one because, of course, that didn't work. She wasn't my piece. Right? When we not each other's landing space, come on, y'all. Our picker is off. And people are not mature enough to say, oh, shit, my picker was off. Right? I stayed a little too long. Right? Because I like what, they was doing to me. First got to mature the fuck up and start messing with more of the truth, right? So that we can step into, I don't know about y'all, we in the borderline of 2 dimensions right now. We bypassing the 4th dimension straight to the 5th, because the earth, she tired. She finna start evicting people. Especially a lot of these incubator babies. Because a lot of these are incubator babies. That's how we got overpopulated. Because they've been in the lab creating these motherfuckers. And the problem is they don't have souls. Right? Even us, we can be in the worst fucking relationship. At least we gonna fucking argue. Right? And then decide, you know what? Damn, police done came too many times, I'm done. These motherfuckers, nigga, they going to blow up communities, countries and shit. They don't have no soul. So I don't mind them depopulating. Because the Most High gonna always keep enough souls. Plus, this particular earth, it was like the Caribbeans. It was sunny all over. Right? I don't know how old y'all is, but I remember, man, we wasn't never worried about being hungry. Because we just go outside, there was fruit and vegetables all over. Everybody had a fucking fruit tree. And we were more frutivores than we are now. So I started off and I'm going to close with, what do you do to be good to yourself? What do you do to max and relax? What do you do to become a better version of yourself? Because you got the power. And always remember, ain't shit wrong with us. Other than we won't accept what happened to us. We recreate what happened to us all over again because we convinced, right, something wrong with us. Ain't shit wrong with us. But we don't want to accept what happened to us. Y'all gonna share that with somebody. Ain't shit wrong with you, man. Ain't shit wrong with you, woman. Other than you don't want to face and get honest with what happened to you. What happens when you don't face and get honest with what happened to you? You weaponize that shit on the next motherfucker so you can continue reliving the same shit over again. That's why I stay by myself. I stay secluded. I love isolation because it's divine protection. However, I enjoy alignment. Because there's some people I meet, some of them I only meet once. When I get in their presence, bam, we feel it. We know that shit's alignment. Pure recognition. Right? No performance. Motherfucker ain't got to get no performance trophies or nothing. That's some goody good shit there, boy. And I be telling them, damn, I want more of that. That's that goody good. That's that goody good. But be careful. Women, men as well. Be careful that you don't want competition. Because you can want him or her. Them motherfuckers be pure competition. It be pure competition. Pure motherfucking competition. I met a woman, she was like, I got a question. So she's straight. Like, money-wise, motherfucker straight. She was like, look, hypothetically, I got $10 million and I want to get with you. I want to marry you. Now, 4 years down the road, I'm done with you. I'm through. How much of my money would you want? I say, well, did we build anything together in them 4 years? Let's say no. I don't want shit. That's just me. I don't want shit. If we ain't built nothing together, bounce with the shit you came with. She was like, huh? Yeah, motherfuckers. Friends, woman, relationship, husband, wife, community. If we ain't built nothing, what we fucking with each other for? That's the generation I come from. We ain't building together, hey. You already know, hey, we're hearing that. I'm somewhere building some shit. And I'm already knowing if I'm fucking with, look, I already told y'all ain't shit wrong with us. The first school, if you got this on us, the first school we went to in the families we was raised was the school of reading people and behaviors. Right? Now we no longer in them schools, we can relax on being hypervigilant. Because some of us come from families, motherfucker, niggas hypervigilant. You know, we had to study moods and all kind of shit, right? We had to do what they did, practice silence. No, this shit didn't happen. No, you a motherfucking lie. That shit did happen, right? Let me tell you how I feel about that shit. See? Tell your ass exactly how I feel about it, whether you like it or not. I'm not finna scream. I'm not finna holler. But do you remember when? And then I'm not finna let them bait me into them making me the victim for the shit they did. No, I just be real calm and collect. And I found the more calm and collect you is, that shit frightening to some of them people. Like, this motherfucker finna do something. No, what I'm finna do, I'm finna tell the truth to me. Right? To your ass, whoever you is. Right? In the most calmest way I can. Because when I try to do it your way, you end up controlling me and, you know, blaming me for the fucking way you treated me. Right? So I just learned not to feel guilty about none of that shit. Why am I going to feel guilty about the reality that I became aware you want to play victim? I told you at the beginning of the conversation, there's shit wrong with none of us. But some of us lack the ability to tell the truth about what the fuck happened. Some of us choose to weaponize what happened to us, right, instead of heal from it. When I work with people around the world, some talk about, hey, my dad did this to me. How old was you? I was 10. How old is you now? 42. And you still mad? That's the problem. That motherfucker shit didn't have nothing to do with you. His choices, their choices, had nothing to do with you. He was innocent. But holding on to that shit, and you an adult, man, come on. You need, create more space. I love my dad. But he left at an early age, right? But then I found out dude would protect me from the shadows, right? last time I saw him, you know, motherfuckers was trying to unalive me. And he pulled up. And I was like, look, old man, I said, you must be a very powerful motherfucker. He said, why you say that, youngster? I said, because people been getting close to me lately. They've been leaving here. He said, make a right, then make a left and sit down on the ground. And that's exactly what I did. I made a left, made a right, sit down on the ground. What did I see after I sat down on the ground? I saw motherfucking police coming out of nowhere. Boop, 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 boop. And they was like, man, we thought you was woo. But then I learned, you know, hey, oh boy, he was moving, right? He was moving shit. I realized, oh shit, I come from a powerful bloodline, right? And it instilled in me, no matter what I've been through, hey, I forgive everybody, right? But the forgiveness that I forgive is for me. I can't control nobody. I had some people come to me, oh yeah, you that forgiving ass nigga, so no matter what I do, I said, bro, let me tell you something. I just want to let you know, I forgive me. Don't get that shit twisted, you know. I'll make that appointment for you. What appointment? You know, to see if the Most High gonna forgive you, because I ain't got the power. I'm forgiving me. I'll make an appointment if I got to. He was like, this dude crazy. But I just learned to live in my truth, and when I deliver it, motherfucker feel it. I realized the Creator didn't create me to be liked by motherfuckers. He created me so when I step, motherfuckers feel it. When you learn your purpose, you stay in your purpose, and you be authentic, motherfucker gonna feel you. So I'm gonna get back to you women. Listen, we're gonna close with this. Y'all forgot y'all worth. Y'all worth, man. Y'all more valuable than all that shit they use as commodity. Y'all more valuable than any other motherfucking woman on the fucking earth. Y'all so motherfucking valuable that it's probably unbelievable to y'all because motherfuckers told you wasn't shit, you wasn't da-da-da. That was a bunch of distraction. That was a bunch of fucking distraction. So I hope y'all get back to learning your worth. Get back to understanding that y'all heads of state. Y'all build kings. Y'all build pharaohs. And even in their absence, you still head of state. Fuck you talking about, Aaron G? How many daddies ain't available, yo? Y'all still head of state. Y'all still on deck with us. Y'all head of state. I'm trying to tell you what that shit is culturally. You're head of state. So next person you might choose, put it in your whole fiber of your being. I'm finna make a motherfucking king. I'm finna make a pharaoh. I'm finna make a... Huh? But the challenge is, that might not be the motherfucker you want. You know how they program it? Hey, I want Dirty Dick Rodney. I want that unavailable nuthead. Nah. Motherfucker gotta be ready to be built. Motherfucker ain't ready to be built. Motherfucker ain't ready to build. You know, I might as well choose seclusion and isolation. That's divine protection. Go ask my neighbors. They be like, oh man. They be trying to get at me though. Hey old man, what's up? Nothing. I live a boring life. I don't tell them, motherfucker, I'm either in the house or making money, or I'm in the house making money. Because I already know what the drama is. Cool, I'm drama free. That don't mean it don't try to come. Oh, let me give y'all one else before I go. Men or women. One of the number one way God tests us, you know how God has a sense of humor. God will send old Sally back just to see if I'm still stupid. Or he'll send Joe or Randy back to you just to see if you still stupid. Don't forget that. In other words, he'll bring back some of them old folk, right, just to see if you still stupid. And when I look the word up, stupid, it means lack of intelligence. That's all it means. We're all well-seasoned people, but all of a sudden, we want something or somebody and we turn green until they fuck with us. Cut it out. You're valuable. More valuable than you know. And the truth is, a lot of us, we waiting on y'all. Because we real clear what needs to be done is being done collectively. Everybody ain't gonna get it, but there's a certain select collection of us, right? We moving 24/7. Ain't no breaks. Ain't no breaks in our understanding of the Most High moving through us. Ain't no breaks. None. So when you tap into power, you'll tap into being exceptional. When you tap into power, you'll tap into being authentically yourself. And then when you come across another authentic person, you will feel the alignment. You will recognize it. Hey, this Aaron G will listen to the Heartbeat. Listen to the Heartbeat is a platform where you matter. A platform where your voice will be heard again. My number is 909-373-6174. If you're out of the country, you can hit me on WhatsApp, but you're going to have to put +1. 909-373-6174. You can type in any browser and just put "Listen to the Heartbeat" by Aaron G. or Aaron Galden. And a whole bunch of shit don't pop up, right? Get a bar of that shit, because I'm going to tell you that what I put out, they tried to unalive me. They tried to unalive me and tried to convince me not to go further with it. They say, I don't know how long. These motherfuckers don't control life or death. That's what I looked at them and told them. You motherfuckers don't control life or death. When the Most High want me, I'm not going to get a second more or a second less. It was like, what kind of fucking energy is this? Oh no, I ascended past fear. So they can't use fear on me. I'm going to still move with integrity and compassion. Period. Again, listen to the Heartbeat by Aaron G. You can go purchase the books. I advise people to just buy the damn Kindle Unlimited so you can read all of them. Right? Read that shit, save that shit. You know, go make a story. Or if you like listening to music, do the same thing, and you'll see some of them. I turn some of the chapters into music. Straight fire, man. Straight fire. It's the shit y'all need, right? It's the shit you need to remember. Because that's what all this poisoning and getting us against each other is all about. Because they know the awakening is happening. They know it. They know it. Some of y'all know it. Some of y'all done. Y'all through. Like, damn, I got to do better. The memory is awakening. And what the Most High put in our memory, if you got this, we stardust. You know, we done been in all kind of fucking galaxies and universes, right? Then we came to this school of elevation. We came to, elevate this motherfucker. That's why we're here, if y'all didn't know. Again, this is Aaron Galden with Listen to the Heartbeat, right? And greetings, niece. It's been a while. Miss Coleman, thank y'all for participating. Do share this shit with somebody. Grab it. Go to, if you got a computer, go to type in convert Facebook page. Take this shit and put it in the converter and grab the little pieces, right? Remember it. Share it. Become it. Become your authentic self. Try that shit. You gonna be like another level. Gonna be like, that motherfucker told the truth. Know you're exceptional. Look, we ain't like everybody else. We wake up really exceptional. But the trip is, some of us are so fucking talented, we have to dumb ourselves down, right? For a participation trophy. Y'all heard it here. Y'all got that shit straight from the horse's mouth. So fuck them participation trophies. Go create some shit. Some authentic shit that's authentically yours. I challenge you. Y'all like a challenge? I don't think you can do it. The reverse psychology. Go create some shit and share it with somebody else. And keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. Right? And as Bone Thugs and Harmony said, then I'll meet your ass at the crossroads and we'll recognize each other because we're going to be in alignment. The assignment is alignment. And how much money we can get, the assignment is alignment. Right? Then everything else going to fall into place. Guaranteed solution. Peace out. Come on, baby. Let me log you off. Yep. Wait, go back.